Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute MMA Super Lord. Salute, brother. Salute. Top of the AM. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this, right? So I was hearing on the internet and on Twitter yesterday, right? Like the Tank Davis fans, they're getting out of control, right? They talk about the Devin Haney fans, but the Tank Davis fans are completely delusional, right? If they think that Tank Davis has took on better competition than Terence Bud Crawford, right? 6 Mile, salute, brother, salute. Hit that like button for your boy. Oh yeah, man, he tweaking like a mug, MMA, bro. He is tweaking, right? So you have to be completely out of your mind, right? If you think that Tank Davis' resume is better than Terence Crawford' resume, right? I want any Tank Davis fan to come on the channel and name anybody, right? Anybody that's on Tank Davis' resume that's better than people that's on Terence Crawford' resume, right? I need some people to explain this to me, man, because it's getting out of control, right? We know that y'all want him to be the face of boxing. He's not the face of boxing, right? Now y'all want him to be this. Oh man, he's take on more difficult fights than Crawford. No, he don't. Name one time that Terence Bud Crawford has drugged somebody up from a lower weight class. Name it. I will wait. Name one time that Terence Bud Crawford has drugged somebody down from a weight class. Y'all have to stop with the ignorance and like because it's getting out of hand at this point. We know y'all like Tank, right? We get it. We understand. But at some point you got to speak with logic and reality, right? Tank Davis fought. Salute LS Legend. Salute. Cook Ryan. Yeah, man. I probably dropped a link on MMA Super Lore. As if I don't get distracted myself. The answer to your title is no. I hope it was just clickbait. Oh no, no, like they going around saying this. You have to go on, you have to go to the cesspool of Twitter, right? You go to that cesspool of Twitter, and it literally have Tank Davis fans saying this. Oh, Terence Boyd Crawford, man, he ain't taking no difficult, man, because if he wanted to, like if he wanted to take on a challenge, he'll fight Boots, right? It always goes back to Boots, though, right? And we already know what it is. It's just Earl Spence Jr. fans who are hurt. They still hurt. These these grown men don't even know Earl. I want y'all to understand this. These grown men don't even know Earl Spence Jr., but they still hurt. They're still heartbroken. And they going around slandering a man's name because he beat your favorite fighter. Why don't you just congratulate him? Why don't you tell Earl Spence Jr. to bounce back, go back to the gym, bounce back, build yourself back up, and then y'all can rematch at 154 or 160. Why you guys not telling Earl Spence Jr. that? Right? Y'all so focused on what Terence Crawford doing, y'all not even worried about what Earl doing. Is he gonna retire? Is he going to come back this year? Is his eye all right? Right, but y'all claim that y'all big, huge fans of Earl Spence Jr. Been capping for this man for half a decade. As soon as he lose, y'all literally throw this man in the trash. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. As soon as Earl got one loss, they threw him in the trash can. All of them. This is dudes from Texas too. This is dudes from Texas too. Yes. They supposed to be down with the home team. They done turned their back on this man and threw him in the trash can. Don't even talk about him like that, right? They don't. All right, all right. Yeah, ask Earl will he activate a rematch clause knowing he needs to. Yeah, but they don't want to hold Earl accountable for nothing, right? We got to feel sorry for Earl. We got to feel just so sorry for Earl Spence Jr., but y'all don't feel sorry for Crawford. Y'all didn't feel sorry for Crawford getting blackballed by the PBC, by Al Heyman. Y'all didn't care. Literally getting blackballed, and y'all was clapping. Another black promotional company, right? Blackballing another black man. Y'all fanboy for the PBC so much, but why did Al Heyman treat Terence Bud Crawford like that? For no reason. Why? For no reason at all. Why? Y'all can't answer that question, right? Al is supposed to treat Crawford like that, but Crawford ain't supposed to treat Al no type of way. We not supposed to say nothing about Al, right? We supposed to just let, like, bro, like y'all dudes is clowns. That's nasty work. Tank resume is thin and it's by choice. Yes, his resume is very thin, LS. It's very thin. Who is his biggest fights? Leo Santa Cruz, right? Who came from 118, right? He came all the way from 118. Probably a lower weight class than that, but that's where I first seen him at. Then he fought Pedraza, the same Pedraza that Keyshawn Davis, he just beat up too, didn't he? Right. So what are we talking about here? That's it. That's all. And now he's about to fight Frank Martin, and he just leapfrogged, like I showed y'all in the video yesterday, right? Because I had a couple people come in my comment section. Oh, well, one dude, right? Just one dude, he came in the comment section. Oh, bro, you capping about Williams Zepeda being #1 in April. Oh, I'm capping. That's why I did the little video yesterday. That's why I did the 3-minute video. It don't even take this long to do this research, but y'all can't even click buttons. You can't even go on Google and do the research yourself. I got to give you the research. It's crazy to me. And we are literally in the information age where you can get information at the click of a button. And people, they choose not to do it, right? People, they choose to come here. Oh, you lying. Oh, you just capping. No, the channels that you listen to capping, right? Because they don't show you none of that stuff, right? They don't show you none of that stuff. They would have see, like, y'all would have never knew that Williams Zepeda was #1 after Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia. No, he was supposed to fight Williams Zepeda next, right? But what did they do? They jumped over Williams Zepeda with Pitbull Cruz because they was trying to make the fight with Pitbull Cruz. So Tank Davis has an issue with Williams and Peter, right? That's only common sense. If Williams and Peter is number one and you take a number five and you jump him just to try to have a rematch with this dude, but he's Mexican and Williams and Peter Mexican. What's the fucking difference? They both Mexican. They literally are both Mexicans. Oh, I know the difference though, right, Tank? One has an engine. One has 29 knockouts with with 29 wins with 25 knockouts. Right? That's the difference. Don't you see the difference? One has 29 wins with 25 knockouts. And he's highly ranked. Pitbull Cruz came out of nowhere. He wasn't even ranked. They pulled his ass out of the fucking abyss when he was about to fight Rolly Romero. Go and look it up. It's not hard to look up these things. Right? Rolly Romero, when he pulled Rolly Romero, when he got into that charge, whatever, that abuse charge, whatever, and they pulled Rolly Romero, yes, they went and found Pitbull Cruz out the damn abyss and pulled him out of nowhere. He wasn't even ranked. Facts. He wasn't ranked. They put him in a ranking system and they made Tank Davis fight this man. And then he lost and he got stardom, right? He became famous off a loss to Tank Davis. Facts. Rolly Romero wasn't even ranked. Facts. Y'all don't be knowing these things because these channels ain't gonna tell you it. They PBC fanboys. You talk about Al Heyman, it's like talking about God or something. You feel what I'm saying? This is how these guys act. They literally act like talking about Al Heyman is like talking about God. Why are you talking about Al Heyman like that? Why ain't Al Heyman defending himself? Why are you talking about Al Heyman like that? Why ain't Al Heyman defending himself? Why are you grown men defending another grown man who don't even defend himself? No, I don't do that. That's not me. All right, what you say, Empress Sports? Hey, no, salute to you too. Um, I was some sucker shit. I have smoked for him if I was Bud. Oh yeah, man. Like they think the I excuse was an attempt to sell the rematch while they, yeah, uh-huh. It probably was a chance to, like try to sell the. No, bro. Like I don't think that LS because we was on the channel, right? We had been on the channel, like right after the fight was happening, right? Like I said, a couple days after the fight happened, I was telling people on the channel, we was on the channel discussing this. Earl Spence Jr. is going to waste time. He doesn't want the rematch. He just activating the rematch clause because he wants to save face. He don't want the rematch. If you get your ass whooped like that, come on, bro. Come on. He's saving face for his fan base. Right? So he activated the rematch clause, knew damn well he wasn't going to fight Terence Crawford again. Not right now, anyway. Right? Steven Espinoza, Bozy Ennis, and Jerron Boots Ennis, they already knew to play with the IBF. They already knew the IBF was about to strip Terence Crawford of the belt. Right? Because Terence Crawford, he can't take on the mandatory because Earl Spence Jr. activated the rematch. It's a play. It's literally a play. If you from the streets, you know a play. That's a play. That's a play right there, right? Earl, you activate your rematch. Okay. IBF, you called the mandatory. What? Simple as that. Earl, you activate your rematch. Okay, I'm gonna activate the rematch. IBF, you called your mandatory. We know he can't on the mandatory because he's in a rematch clause with Earl Spence Jr. So it's by default he's going to get stripped of the belt. By default, he's going to get stripped of the belt because there's no way he can negotiate with Boots. It's no way he can get out of this rematch. So we gonna strip him of this belt anyway. And now we're gonna put on this perception, right? And now we're gonna put on, like the PR team is gonna put it on that Crawford ducked Boots. Huh? It makes no sense. But to the casual fan, it did. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, right? But to the casual fan, that made a lot of sense, right? Right? Because they don't know about boxing. They don't know about rematch clauses that you can't get out of a rematch clause without dropping the belts or either getting sued. They don't know about that, right? So they just came. Oh man, he ducking Boots. Oh man, oh but Boots was his mandatory. Boots was this. Boots was his mandatory. It's like, bro, he had a rematch clause. He can't get out the rematch. And the only way he can get out the rematch is if he drop all the belts. If he dropped the other three belts, then he fight Earl. Then he fight Jerron Boots Ennis for that belt. Right? Because the rematch with Earl Spence Jr. is for the belts. Just like it was, you feel what I'm saying? Like now that I had heard that interview with Bill Haney, I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. Like you don't really have to fight these guys. It's for the belts. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you don't want to, like if it's a rematch clause with a fighter and you don't want to fight him again and you about to go up to another division or something like that, you could drop the belt and be like, hey, I'm gone. Right? And he can fight somebody else for the belt because he's fighting for the championship. He ain't fighting, he ain't fighting you, but he's just fighting for the championship. He's fighting for that belt. Like like I had explained it to you, T-Gas, salute. Like I had explained it to y'all the other day. Right? I explained it to y'all the other day with the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder situation. The reason that Deontay Wilder took Tyson Fury to court and he won is because Tyson Fury didn't want to drop the belt. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if Tyson Fury would have dropped the WBC belt, right, man, then he could have went on and fought AJ. But then it wouldn't have been for undisputed. So what's so it defeats the purpose, right? So that's basically what Bill Haney was explaining with Devin Haney, with the Devin Haney and Cambosa situation with Tank Davis. He said we could have fought Tank. Yes, we could have fought Tank. We could have dropped the belts and we could have went up to 140 and we could have fought Tank. Yes, we could have, right? Because Cambosa's had a rematch on the belts. Not for us. He had a rematch to fight for the belts. It don't matter who he fight. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, man, they got some. I didn't even know that though. Like, but like you learn something every day. It's exactly how you gonna activate a rematch and something wrong with your eye. Yeah, that's it. Come on. That's why I said he was lying about his eye. He capping. He capping. That's just something to, you know, further delay it, right? Further push it down the road because now they trying to get him stripped of the WBC and the WBA. This is what this is all about, y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all. This is why the PBC fanboys, they want him to drop these belts so bad. Drop the belts, drop the belts, drop the belts, drop the belts. You know why? Because they deep down, really deep down, they know nobody at 147 can beat Terence Crawford. Nobody. Nobody at 147 can beat Terence Crawford. Jerron Boots Ennis will get knocked out. Facts. He will get knocked out. They know this. So they like, bro, move on. Drop the belts, move on. Or fight Jaron Boots Ennis. They know he ain't gonna fight Jaron Boots Ennis because he don't bring no money to the table. Right? So they just using that narrative. Man, but they really want him to drop the belts and move on. Get out the way. Get out the way so we can, so we can pump up Jaron Boots Ennis, right? Without no restrictions in the way. Man, because we know as long as you at 147, bro, you the best. We need you out of 147. Go away. They don't like Crawford, bro. It's like they really don't like Crawford. They're like, go away. Talk, Crawford. Hey, man, you got to promote yourself more, man. You got to promote yourself, Crawford, more, man. Man, as soon as he started talking, shut up. You talk too much. Wow, y'all asked me to talk more. Y'all begged me to talk more. Y'all said I need to promote myself more. As soon as I started talking my ish, y'all mad. Emotional. I mean, come on. Man, y'all hit that like button for your boy. Hunter, how you gonna be mad at me for talking my ish? Earl talk his. Tank talk his. This is what I be saying. Like, man, like the energy is just really crazy. Like, right, because Tank Davis, he could come on Twitter and he can attack fans. Right, he could call out fans like we can meet up, fade. Right, he could do all this disrespectful stuff. But as soon as Bill Haney say some crazy, like say some disrespectful stuff, oh man, he talked too much. Oh man, he just needs to just. It's like, calm down. Like Bill said the other day in that interview, y'all so sensitive. You guys are so fucking sensitive. This is ridiculous. Come on, man. This is crazy. You say something criticizing the PBC, everybody get outraged. Oh man, like the PBC, man, like they going out of business. They are going out of business. You see that they slowly decaying. What are you talking about? We can literally see it. And y'all trying to make people, seem like it's something else going on. We can see it. You can't run through 8 different platforms and burn bridges, right? And think that people believe that you are, that you got a good business model, right? Like, ain't that common sense, y'all? Oh, man, how you gonna run through 8 different network platforms, FS, Fox Sports, um, Spike, Bounce, CBS, NBC. I mean, come on, bro. Now Showtime. Now you on Amazon Prime, and now we supposed to just be just so happy. Now the rumor is coming out that this pay-per-view for Tim Tszyu and what's the name and Keith Thurman is going to be $75, right? Meanwhile, we just got AJ and Francis Ngannou on there for what, like $30, something like that. It wasn't even that high. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Price gouging. Price gouging. Okay, you can have the seats high at the stadium, right? You can do what you want to do at the stadium. Man, but at the pay-per-views, bro, you should have your pay-per-views reasonable. So people will stop stealing them. Some people are going to steal regardless. We know that, right? Some people, they just thieves. Man, but if you make it affordable for a decent person to pay for it, they're going to pay for it. Why? Because they feel better about themselves paying for it. Man, but you trying to charge $100 for this, $75 for that. Man, ain't nobody buying that, bro. Don't y'all know how much eggs is in the store? Like what? Like, come on, man. Yeah. But Isaac, he was a late replacement. Rolly got, yeah, like he got held on that case. Rolly Romero, he got on that case. He got held up on that case, and he was a late replacement. And they pulled him out of the abyss because he wasn't ranked nowhere. He wasn't ranked. Pulled him up. Everybody was asking, who the hell is this guy? Who is Pitbull Cruz? Who is Pitbull Cruz? Right? He went in there. He did a good job, and we all praised Pitbull Cruz for losing, which was hey, it's a good thing, man, because he did a good job. Now Tank Davis and them, they can't live it down now, right? They cannot live it down now. All right, what you say? Oh, W. Blake, salute. No, no, what you say, W. Blake? Crawford should be able to sue for stalling on something. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Man, and these content creators, the slander that they go around, saying, "Oh man, he just a bad businessman." Man, like you affecting business deals. You affecting this man's livelihood by saying he a bad businessman, right? Al Heyman has never came out and said he a bad businessman, right? Al Heyman has never came out and said that. But y'all saying it though, right? Y'all, I mean, like y'all just saying it because why? Why? Because Bob Arum said it, right? Why would Bob Arum say that? Because he owed him money, right? Wouldn't that be a reasonable reason, right? Like, isn't it reasonable, to believe that Bob Arum will be trashing Terence Crawford because he owes him money, right? But y'all, you see what these, you see what these super pro black niggas do, right? You see what they do, right? They took the white man, right? They took his word. See, you see what they do? They so pro black, but they took the white man word. They living off what Bob Arum said. Come on, bro. Look, because Al ain't said nothing. Man, but they so pro black though. It's crazy to me. Right? It's really funny. It's really funny. And it's very hypocritical. Earl screwed himself. Now he has to wait for his next fight. For his oh yeah, like Earl. I don't know what Earl out here doing. Right? Earl, he out here playing. That was Floyd behind the scenes trying to stall out Bud from being great. He could have been fighting Tim. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what he was supposed to do though. Terence Crawford was supposed to be fighting Tim Tszyu right now. But they started out, right? Like Tim Tszyu, he was in negotiations with Crawford, right, for the mandatory. Then they offered Keith Thurman. Now, man, now Tim Tszyu, he's fighting Keith Thurman. Man, but what they got to really understand is that you can't get out of it. The inevitable is about to happen, bro. You could try to run, you could try to hide. The WBO loves Terence Crawford. And you're gonna have to fight him or vacate that damn belt. Period. You're gonna have to get in the ring or vacate. Man, because I think that Crawford he'll go up to 160, he'll come back down to 154 and fight for that, and fight Tim Tszyu for that belt. Man, because he should know the writing on the wall by now, right? This looks very suspicious, right? Very suspicious that see now, don't y'all see the play? Y'all see the whole play now, right? Now that we all explaining it together, now, now don't you see the picture? The big picture of the PBC? Chess moves. It's chess moves. The PBC right? Like Al Heyman is a chess player. You can tell he's a chess player. He make chess moves. Come on. You get, just think about this. Look, man, now he fought his mandatory, Rolly Romero, in 2022, right? Bam, he come back. He fight Hector Luis Garcia, January. He come back. Bam, and he fight Ryan, right? In April. He's supposed to take on another mandatory, right? Tank is supposed to take on another mandatory. But what they do instead, huh? No, they stalled it out. They jump, like they was trying to make Pet Bull Cruises mandatory, right? Man, but everybody, trashed that fight. Everybody was like, "Nah, man, we don't want to see no Pet Bull Cruise again. We don't want to see that." They heard the cries of the fans, and they knew that fight wasn't gonna do good, right? So they scrapped it. Man, instead of Tank Davis making Williams Apita his mandatory, what they do? They stalled it out. They stalled it out, right? Nobody's thinking about Williams Apita because it's like, okay, no, Williams Apita is number one in the WBA. He's number one, and he been number one since April of 2023. So how is Tank Davis fighting number two? I know it's still a top five, but how is he fighting number two when Frank Martin really, yeah, like Frank Martin, he was there. But Frank Martin, he was there. But Frank Martin, he was what? Number four, I think. Number three or four. I think he was there. But it had Loma. It had Loma there. It had Shakur there. It had Frank there. And it had um and it had what's the name there? Yeah, man. Like it was, bro. It was like y'all see the play now. Instead of Tank taking on the mandatory, no, they dragged it on out, distracted, right? Man, because Tank ain't the super champion. Tank, he don't get no special privileges, right? Tank, he got to take on a mandatory, right, like every year, right? Don't Tank got to take on a mandatory every year? Right now, he don't get no super champ privileges. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like people got to, just read between the lines what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can say I'm hating and whatever. No, I'm not hating. I'm just telling the truth of what's going on the PBC side of things. I see the play. I can literally see the play. Right? Come on, man. We have to ask ourselves, man, but how do these guys keep on losing, have one fight, and then they right back at the top of the ranking system? Right? Man, but making them look good. Come on. But people forgot. But people forgot when Earl Spence Jr. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. But people forgot when Earl Spence Jr. when he came back from that car injury, right? Like people forgot that Sean Porter was his mandatory. You feel what I'm saying? Like people forgot that Sean Porter was number one in the WBC. And they didn't want to fight Sean Porter coming back off that injury. So what did they do? They switched Danny Garcia with Sean Porter. Don't you remember that Danny Garcia was number one in the WBO? Go and do the research. It's there, right? Danny Garcia was number one in the WBO, and Sean Porter was number one in the WBC. They seen Earl Spence Jr. coming back from a, from a hero, but from a horrific car or accident. They already know he went life and death with Sean Porter the first time, so they couldn't have him, coming back from that car injury and getting beat by Sean Porter. So what they do, they put him in the ring with, with slow-footed Danny Garcia, and they literally switch sanction bodies. So Sean Porter went to number two in the WBO, and Danny went to number one in the WBC. Facts. This is all facts, man. All facts. They literally switched sanctioning bodies just to give Earl Spence Jr. Danny Garcia. All right. Man, because they already knew if he get in the ring with Sean Porter again, Sean Porter gonna beat him because he barely beat Sean Porter the first time. It was a split decision, right? Man, and coming off an injury, it's no way he was gonna beat Sean. Sean was gonna maul him to death. All right. Get why Tim was fighting Thurman shit. Oh yeah, like that's a PBC plan. That's a PBC star tactic, right? They trying to block Crawford at 154, but they can't do it. You can't block Crawford at 154, right? Because Tim Tszyu is not the super champion or nothing like that, I don't think. So he has to take on the mandatory. And Crawford is the super champion. And Crawford can go up or down. So as soon as I come to calling Tim Tszyu, you better be ready to fight. Because if you're not ready to fight, you're gonna have to drop that belt and get out the way. And that's what I think Tim Tszyu probably do. Man, to be honest with y'all. I hope he don't do it. Man, I hope he don't do it. Boom Bap Street, salute, salute. Salute Odie Low. He wanted the Porter rematch. Oh no, like he never wanted the Porter rematch. We all know that. We all know he did not want the Porter rematch. All know that. No, but yeah though, you guys. But let me put this up here real fast, man. And I got to do something, man. So who I was gonna say? Um, Who am I gonna let on? Uh, that was MMA. But probably tonight MMA if you, because I'm gonna do another live tonight around 6 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, man. Look, let's put this up here, man, because Ryan he just going around super capping. I don't know what's up with Ryan, right? Is that him? Oh yeah, man. Yeah, boom bap. Yeah, like I'm at 13, not 1300, but 1100 now, man. Man, it's great, man. Like, that's why I've been trying to, like stay more consistent, man. Because it's like, that did just give me a little boost of energy, I ain't gonna even lie, like I've been working hard to get that 1,000 subs. Get it? It's like, oh my God, you got it. Man, it's just consistency, y'all. It's consistency in putting out good information. Red Glove Militant, salute. Salute, 2 Cent Boxing, salute. Yeah, it's just being consistent, y'all, and just trying to give people, good information. That's what it's all about. Okay, now here go Devin Haney thing right here, man. Like he posted this yesterday, like after Ryan Garcia, he come out capping. Oh, Devin Haney, he's on PEDs. He's like, bro, stop, stop, man. Like, like you've been seeing aliens, bro. You didn't witness all type of crazy stuff. Like in a minute, man, he gonna know how to fly. I'm telling you, like Ryan is. I don't know what's up with Ryan. Like Ryan, man, like he trolling to the utmost right now, man. But could it be that he's scared of Devin Haney? Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Is it? But could it be that he's scared of Devin Haney? Right? That he's. I mean, that he's really losing his mind. Right. No, man. I think that Ryan is just still trolling, right? But Ryan, on once Ryan said anybody working for Victor will have to wear the PED allegations, unfortunately. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, probably so. That's a fact. Yeah, like like you got to get you another nutritionist or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to go somewhere else. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's but he posted this though. Like Ryan posted this. I mean, but Devin Haney posted this, right? And the crazy thing about it though is that Ryan Garcia, right? That Victor Conte, he came out and he thanked Ryan Garcia for for promoting Snack. Like, so it's like we know that Ryan has been in Snack before too, right? Right, like all these guys, it's like, yeah, like Ryan, he's just the ultimate troll at this point. The trolling is starting to get, like to certain people, to the people that's not in boxing, it's entertainment. But to us inside of boxing, it's very fucking annoying, right? It's like, bruh, right? It's like, come on, right? Man, but to the other people that's outside of boxing, that's not here daily, like, like it's way entertaining to them. But to us, it's like, bruh, come on, bro. This dude is out here really tripping, man. But Ryan is already expected to lose. He win situation. He's in a win-win situation. All Ryan has to do is put it in. Oh yeah. That's all he had to do is just come up in there and survive 12 rounds. If he survived 12 rounds, he could talk his ish. Period. He can still talk his ish. Oh yeah, Devin, you still a pillow fisted. Come on. Still can promote himself. Still can sell a lot of tickets. I think that Ryan, man. Now should we call? Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm about to get up off of here. Like, if this fight does good pay-per-view numbers and the ticket sales does good, man, now could we equate that to Ryan Garcia being involved in these fights, y'all? Right, man, because we seen what Tank just did last year. Now, if this fight do even 750,000 pay-per-view buys, 800,000, and the arena sell 15 $17 million in gate. Not even what Tank did. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even saying what Tank and Ryan did, but up there, it'll be like, bro, like everybody need to get Ryan in the ring, man. Cause I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Now, he's just the ultimate troll. I don't know. No, but how many people they money on Devin knockout? Oh, I don't know. I do not know. Oscar dropping the ball on promotion for real. They still don't have an undercard. Yeah, like they still got time though. They still got time though. They still got time, but they should have been had an undercard. You are completely right. They should have been had an undercard. They should have been announced the undercard. The PBC, like Tank Davis fight, right? Like shit, it got a rumor of their undercard, right? Man, now so y'all are dropping the ball on this one, and that's a fact. They are dropping the ball. They should have been had an undercard announced, right? So we can evaluate all the fights, so we can, see what everybody, like see what the fight's about. But man, like on the PBC undercard, it got Rolly Romero, it got Zarafa Laura, um um damn, I forgot the other two fights, but it got like six fights. It got like six fights on this card that's coming up on the 30th for the PBC. It got like six fights on there, and it started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So So yeah, you guys. So the under super undercard, they gonna start it off, and then how long they go, 4 rounds, 6 rounds. And then, and then Keith Thurman them, they should come out about six. Yeah, like something like that. Probably later than that. That's if the fights go 12 rounds or go 10 rounds, whatever, 8 rounds. Man, like, so yeah, you guys, man, that's gonna be some good fights. Like, man, like I'm gonna look at the PBC card. Like I'm gonna look at the card. Like, like we always this is the thing about us as boxing fans. Like, like we always talk trash about the matches and all this stuff. But as soon as they get closer and closer and closer. And if you're a true boxing fan, all that really goes out the window. And you just be like, I'm just gonna watch the match anyway, right? I'm just gonna watch it anyway. Hey, I'm a boxing fan. But at the same time, this is what these promoters know about us, you guys. This is what they know. And we got to get up out of this, myself included, got to get up out of that, right? Man, because I be saying, I'm not gonna look at it, man. I'm not gonna. And then as soon as the fight about to come on, be like, well, damn, man, say, I don't want to miss a knockout. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the only one that's late to a knockout. Like hell no. I don't want to be the only one that's you know what I'm saying. I got to look at it on no hell no, man. Listen, I want to react immediately. But yeah, though, you guys. But I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. MMA Super Lore, or who else ever want to come on? I will be on at 6 p.m. tonight. That's 9 Eastern. Um, that's if you guys are up. If you guys are not driving or whatever, because I know um, some of you guys be driving the trucks and all that. But I'm gonna be back. Salute to you guys, man. Appreciate everybody who came in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Everybody hit that like button for your boy if you haven't hit it already. Hit that subscribe button so you can be notified. This is Odilo TV. I'm gone, you guys. Peace.